Always a resource to find those answers, but we don't necessarily maybe want to know all the time.
Maybe don't want to know everything. Hey, we got some visitors here that said it was like walking in a heat tunnel out there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty hot, but not as hot as it could be.
No, last week we hit 115, so that was officially our hottest temperature of the summer. Today we had topped out at 109. However, those dew points are in the 50s, so there is a moderate humidity level out there, making it feel a little bit warmer. As of the 5 o'clock hour, we're still at 108 degrees in Phoenix, 99 in Winslow, a comfortable 80 out toward Greer. Now, as we enter the work week, get ready for more monsoon moisture. In fact, the first monsoon moisture likely to make it into the Phoenix metro between Monday and Tuesday. Right now, most of the activity well to our south. We had a couple thunderstorms along the rim. Those are starting to die down now. A couple severe storms west of Tucson. These should stay to the south of us through this evening, and our storm threat will really go up Monday and Tuesday. Our primary threats being blowing dust, gusty outflows, as well as lightning. We'll take you through the forecast hour by hour. Tomorrow does start off dry, but by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we will see some showers begin to fire up along the rim. As we get through the heating of the day, that coverage is really going to expand. Notice by midnight, we still have thunderstorms on the radar, and some of those thunderstorms by midnight tomorrow night start to enter Maricopa County. So not only could we see blowing dust on Monday, we also could see some measurable rainfall across portions of Maricopa County Monday night into early Tuesday. Tuesday morning starts off dry, and then right around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, those thunderstorms will fire up, and for Tuesday, we have a better chance at seeing measurable precipitation. So the blowing dust threat for us tomorrow a little bit higher. Notice a 3 in the valley for the monsoon meter. Highest coverage of storms will be in the White Mountains and southeastern Arizona. A better chance for widespread wet weather Tuesday. We'll keep an isolated chance even Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then storm coverage goes up again next weekend.
All right, inching closer to that rain we've all been waiting for. Thanks a lot, Lynn.